What's up, y'all? It's your boy TTG, aka TeyTheGod, aka One Play Tay, aka Lurk Jesus, and today I'm bringing y'all a video because in my streams, yo, every 20 minutes it seems like every game I play, someone comments, Tayas, what defensive playbook are you in? What defensive formation is the best? What defensive plays are the best? This and that, blah blah, blah, and the fourth. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's no best nothing. Like, there's the meta, which is, the thing that everyone's running. You know what I mean? Like, the meta I would say right now is like man defense. But there's not, every defense has a weakness, you know what I mean? Like, there's not one thing you should be running all game, you know what I mean? If I say Will Buck 3 press is the best blitz, run that, you know what I mean? You don't come out and run this every single play, because anyone who's half decent at the game will be able to adjust, stop that blitz, and then dot you up, you know what I mean? And be able to kill you somewhere else. And if you don't know what else to do, then, you know what I mean, you're not getting better. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people just go on YouTube, look up a blitz, look up money plays or a money whatever, and then that's all they know. Once that gets stopped, they don't know what else to do. You know what I mean? So what I want to show you is, this is going to be a very basic video. This is, you know what I mean, I'm going to make a couple of these videos. You know, I want to talk about you know, just things that I'd be thinking in certain formations, you know, how to stop the run. You know what I mean? Now, I'll show you in that video, I'll actually show you my stats against the run. I'm pretty solid against the run this year. I gave up a lot of yards early in the season. I feel like everyone did. But now that, you know, everyone's kind of coming to a thing, how to stop the run, you know, the best they can. My run defense is pretty solid. It's all about just shooting gaps, you know what I mean? Little things like just, you know, when to hit stick, when not to hit stick. Just I'll be talking about a lot of things, covering a lot of things, quick adjustments. In this video, I want to cover a couple things. I want to cover, you know, just the basics of defense. I want to cover zones, and I want to cover like what each zone does, and just like what, you know, what I'd be thinking in certain situations. So make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. And like I always say, you know, the best way to get better at Madden, sure, I could show you a couple things here in practice mode, but this isn't game time simulation, because like I said, every play is an adjustment. Every play you're getting, you're adjusting to your opponent. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna come out and run something different. So the best way to get better is just watching the game, watching better people play, and just learning what they do and learning how they think. You know what I mean? So if you want to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TeyTheGod_, you know what I mean? And hopefully I can help make y'all better. I know I don't take every game too serious, but like, you know, I play a lot of wagers. Wagers I take pretty seriously, and you know what I mean, I do talk about what I be thinking, and we do talk about, you know, certain things in chat all the time. So let's get into this. Also, you know, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new, and hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join notification squad and never miss a video. All right, so what are we gonna talk about? First off, let's talk about something very basic that some people don't know. Like I said, this is gonna be a very basic video to start. Baseline. So to baseline, now you could come out in coaching adjustments. In game you could do your coaching adjustments. You can't do it in practice mode, but in game coaching adjustments, you could set it so that you always come out base aligned. So whatever your formation is, you're gonna come out base aligned. What's base aligned? Base alignment is the base alignment of your defense. So this is a base alignment. You see, no matter where they are, if they're 5 wide, if they're bunch, if they're I form, no matter what, we're gonna come out standing in these positions right here. Everyone's gonna come out just like this. Now the reason why you baseline, see, personally I always baseline and then pinch my LBs. This is my base alignment every game. This is like my base defense. Now, why you do this is because you never want to give up what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you're blitzing, so like let's say I'm running like pinch bucko, you know, the auto alignment is like, actually this is not the auto. Yeah, the auto alignment is like this. You know what I mean? Those corners come in to show man. The linebacker will come down. Whatever. You know, if we're playing like cover 2 man, the alignment is gonna be like that. That corner is gonna come down. This corner is going to come more inside, whatever. If we're playing cover 3, you know what I mean, the alignment would be more, see, I'm on the safety mode's bug sometimes, but the alignment would be more like this, you know what I mean? You're showing your 3 high, your 3 shell, you know what I mean? So it's pretty easy to pick up on certain things. So that's why I always come base aligned. We're going to come with this base aligned Tampa 2 right now. I always come base aligned, and practice mode is buggy, y'all. If you like start moving your players and stuff, everything gets all glitched. But anyways, that's base alignment. Always keeping your players in the same place. Now the reason why I suggest always base aligning is so that the offense never knows what you're gonna do, right? Pretty simple. Now let's get into the next thing. What was the next thing I wanted to talk about? Okay, I wanted to talk about like just a quick thing that I'd be thinking about in certain situations. So, you know, a lot of people just don't be doing nothing. Y'all would just come out in these stock plays and base plays. The game is all about adjustments. The game is all about adjustments. You can't become a good Madden player, a great Madden player, a better Madden player until you start making adjustments on the fly. And we'll make a video talking about specifically just about the quick adjustments, so don't worry about that. But like, for example, if I come like this, you know what I mean, I pinch my linebackers and I blitz them, you know what I mean. So what does this leave me in? I'm sending 7 blitzers, and I have 3 deep. So you know what I mean, we have that contain over top to make sure, you know, it's not like a cover 4, which would be a little safer. We have a cover 3, so we have one dude free. He's out here in a curl flat, Harrison Smith. Now what I would do in this specific situation, you know, if we're coming against a gun bunch, I would cross man this safety to the far side receiver. Why would I do that? You know, if that Julio runs a slant, let's say, now what I'm gonna do here with my user, even though I'm blitzing everyone, you know, his assignment is to blitz, yeah, I'm gonna peel off. So I'm gonna take that step in. The blitzer's gonna take that step in to pull that guard, and then I'm gonna user with this. So I really have the 3 deep. I have Harrison coming across the field on that man, and then I have my user, and I'm gonna be sending 6. Now you have to remember, when you're sending the house like this, when you're sending all these blitzers, either he's gonna have to throw something super quick, like a super quick like flat route to the RB, or a quick like tight end flat, or a slant route or something, or he's gonna block a lot of dudes, and he's gonna have to block his tight end and his running back, and he's only gonna have like 3 options out there to throw to. You know what I mean? So either way, it's all about having a good lurk skill. Now if you haven't checked out my good how to become a lurk Jesus video, my in-depth lurking tutorial, it's like 25 minutes long. I feel like it's very well thought out, very well explained. I give so many good examples, so many good clips in that video. Make sure you go check that out, how to become a better lurker. But anyways, like I said, you know what I mean, so either he's gonna block and not have too many options to throw to, or he's gonna keep, you know, all his options to throw to, but he's gonna throw something quick. So the reason why I keep this cross man is because if Julio runs like a slant, Harrison's going to be able to come down quick. And if he throws it late enough, luckily, Harrison Smith will be able to make a play on the ball. Or if he throws it quick, Harrison Smith's going to be able to make that tackle. Also, even if he doesn't run a slant, the fact that Harrison Smith's simply just coming across the field, it's going to, you know, anything that he has on this bunch side running across the field, Harrison Smith might be able to pick up and play simply due to the fact that he'll be there running across the field. And you know, Eric Kendricks here, he's not the best user, but I'm gonna be able to user him. So like I'm come do something like this. See, now I know I didn't block anyone extra. He didn't block the tight end or nothing, but like, see how I immediately got out there, because I know that's the weakness. The weakness in that defense is the right side. So I gotta, as my user, immediately, you always gotta know the weakness on your defense. Every defense has a weakness. You gotta always know your weakness, and you gotta help that spot of the field with your user. So that's pretty much like, you know, the thought process about making adjustments, you know, what adjustments do what. Sorry, not what adjustments do what. We'll talk about that in another video. But that's you know, just making adjustment, adjusting to your opponent. You know what I mean? You know, if I know he's running like a corner with Sanu, number 12, he's running like a corner there, and then 18, Ridley's running like a post every time. That's a common concept, you know, the bunch with the post, the corner, and something flat, and then maybe block the RB or something. You know what I mean? So what I might do is every time I might lurk the corner, because the corner is very easy to throw in this game, because, you know, the zones are kind of messed up. But you know, you have to help user that corner, and he's gonna have the post. You know what I mean? I would maybe put a yellow out there to help it, but I would put actually a hook. But actually wait, no, I'd put it on this side. I put it like, oh my god, I put it like this. So yeah, so I'd user the corner, and then one time I would step to the corner and then fly back to the post and get a pick. And, you know, it sounds like that maybe wouldn't work, but it does. It works all the time, yo. Trust me, football, it's a long game, yo. It's a long game. And the same thing goes for offense. I'll be making offensive videos as well, but the same thing goes for offense. You know, if you see that he's in like a cover 3 all game, or he's in like man all game, you know, a cover 3 beater, you know, a man beater, don't just use it right off rip, because then he's going to know that you have that in your arsenal. Set it up. Wait. If you could keep running the ball on him, keep running that ball, or keep taking your check down, just drive up the field, drive. And then when you need it, maybe at the end of the first half, or, you know, when you're trailing or something, then you take that shot, because, you know, it's a long game. You don't want to give away all your, it's, you know, it's like anything else. You don't want to give away all your tricks too early. You know what I mean? You want to wait. You want to wait for the right time. You know, keep running that ball, tote the rock till he crams the box, puts 8-9 in the box, and then go over the top. You know what I mean? Don't just start by trying to gun it, trying to get a deep ball. You know what I mean? Same thing here. Don't try to lurk the route he likes to throw to. Don't try to lurk it right away. Keep playing something else. Keep playing safe. Play safe. Let him drive up the field, because like I said, it's a long game. You know what I mean? See, a lot of people get discouraged. See, what a lot of you do is you guys get discouraged if, you know, first down, he starts here at the 25. This is the 25 right here. He starts right here. Bang. First down, first play. Bang. 8 yards. Bang. 11 yards. Bang. 10 yards. Bang. 10 yards. Y'all get discouraged. And so do I, to be honest. I'm very guilty for it as well. I get discouraged sometimes as well. But I know in the back of my mind, ultimately, that we want that. Because once the ball gets down here in the red zone, in this 20, the red zone is the 20 and in. Once the ball gets down here, you can't run the same offense you run right here on where we at. We're at the 35. You're not going to run the same offense on the 35 that you do in the red zone. And my goal line defense is sticky, so I love it. Hey, even if he has a 99-yard play, if we stop him right there at the 1, I'm confident. I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? Because I know I can make a stop on the 1. It gets real sticky on the goal line, and a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't have no goal line offense. So you know, never be discouraged. And if you ever get scored on first, even if you have the first ball, you have to punt it, and then they get the ball and they score. Never feel discouraged. Never feel like you gotta come back. You gotta answer back right away. Like I said, football is a long game, y'all. It's a long game. Just play the game. Just keep going. Just keep grinding. Don't worry. Never feel discouraged. Never fold. You're always in it. Trust me. Even if it's 14-0 at the end of half, 17-0, you could always come back. Trust me. Never fold. All right. So, last thing I wanted to talk about in this video was the zones and what specific zones do. So let's hop in this Tampa 2 right here. So let's just talk about each specific zone real quick. I'll try to help you all out. We'll start with the corners. So here you have the cloud flat. As you see, the cloud flat right here there's a hard flat, a cloud flat, and a soft squat. Those are the 3 corner zones. Not specifically corners, like obviously linebackers play too. Linebackers play cloud flats and hard flats as well. They can't play soft squats though. Linebackers can't play soft squats. So right here in a hard flat, let me show you guys what a hard flat's looking like. So a hard flat, he's gonna play nothing past like 5 yards. You know, even if that Julio runs like a hook at 8, you know, I mean, he's gonna sit under the hook. He's gonna play low, so anything, you know, a drag coming across the field or that wide receiver on a table route, he's gonna be able to be right there. You know, a slant. Actually, I don't know why the hard flats don't play the slant very well this year, but he's gonna be right there, and he's also gonna press. So if I were to come like this, oh yeah, okay, so like hard flat, he would be like this. Let's just say he's like that. Let's snap the ball, and let's watch X roads. Hard flat. See how he's playing under it, and he's gonna go down and play that table route, or that flat row by the wide receiver, running back, whatever you want to call it, right? That's a cloud flat. Or sorry, that's a hard flat. So now a cloud flat. Now watch how he plays the cloud flat as opposed to the hard flat. Now he's gonna play above Julio. He's gonna ride it. He's gonna sit over top of it. He's gonna be with it, and he actually doesn't end up throwing the running back that time. But as you see, opposed to the hard flat here in the cloud flat, this running back is, you know, you can hit this. You can hit this because before where X Rose is playing right here under the hook because he's playing the hard flat. Now in the cloud flat, he's gonna play above the hook, so he could play both kind of. You know what I mean? This is a safer option. You know, hard flats are dangerous, yo. Hard flats you really only run if you know that he wants a quick check down, or you know it's like 3rd and 1. You can gamble sometimes and go with the hard flat. But hard flats are usually very dangerous to run. If you ever watch any pro player, you know what I mean, they always go with their check downs. They always hit a tight end on the drag or the tight end on the flat, blah, 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 because no one ever gives up the hard flats. And that's the thing about, you know, non-pro players. We'll make that adjustment to say, okay, he likes going hard flat. Let me go play that hard flat, and that's where you get bombed over the top. You know what I mean? So, hard flats I wouldn't recommend playing. Now the last thing we're gonna talk about is soft squats. Now, actually, let me change this to so a soft squat. Now, a soft squat. Personally, a lot of people don't like the soft squat. I love the soft squats. You know, if you have a nice high zone corner, or you have Earl and you put him at corner, you know, or Sherman, whatever, he's going to be able to eat these. Now, the threshold for zone is 90. 90 zone, just like a couple years ago. Actually, I think a couple years ago it was 91 zone. This year it's 90. It's 90 zone. I don't know what it was last year. 90 zone, you're going to be able to, you know, that's your fastest break on the ball. Or you're going to be able to react on the ball the best in zone for your DBs. And soft squat right here is more like a man zone kind of. So like, let's say Julio runs a slant here. If Julio were to run a slant, that soft squat is gonna follow it across the field. You know what I mean? Because the soft squat kind of mans up the first thing that comes in its zone. Now that's not to say that he's not gonna play something else, but like, you know what I mean? Low key, the soft squat can end up like all the way back here. You know what I mean? Like the soft squat can end up really wherever on the field. He's gonna kind of man up the first thing that comes to his zone, but that doesn't necessarily mean like. The concept right here is that running back's going to run the flat, and then the Julio's going to run the hook. So as soon as that ball's thrown, if he throws it to the RB, X Rhodes is gonna break on that ball still, kind of like it's a zone break, but he's sticking to the first thing that comes to the zone like it's man. So this, so let me just show you how it plays. So remember how before in the hard flat he played under the hook, and the cloud he played kind of over off the hook. Now let's watch how he plays in the soft squat. Look at that, he's playing it like it's man. He's aligned with it just like it's man. Whereas opposed to like the cloud, he plays off of it. He backpedals with it. In the soft squat, he really like comes right on his hip and just sit and runs with it like it's man. So that's the differences in those zone coverages. Now let's talk about the curl flat and the cloud flat the curl flat and the seam flat. So let's watch it on this right side here. So what should I do here? Actually, we're just gonna spy all these dudes here. So let's watch Harrison Smith here. Let's watch Harrison Smith. He's in a curl flat right now. So let's watch. And again, the zones are kind of broken this year, because they be getting pulled in all different directions by obviously routes pull zones sometimes. That's how you get cover 3 beaters, and that's how you get all these good bomb plays and stuff. But this year it's ridiculous where these zones be getting pulled to sometimes. Sometimes I'll have a curl flat out there, and this man is playing a hard flat for some reason. There's nobody even in the hard flat, so I don't know what's going on. But let's hope for the video's sake that it shows properly. So we have Harrison Smith in curl flat, so he's gonna play high into the sideline. Yeah, as you see, he's not playing high to the sideline, but that's because that flat road is pulling him down. Where he should be playing that corner road, he should be playing more up here in this zone. That tight end's gonna pull him down into here, so that that corner right over top of him is open in between the cover 3 and the flat. But what you could do is you could change it to a seam flat. Shoot, I'm making the wrong adjustment here. So a seam flat, I don't even think you could. Yeah, you can't even put corners on a seam flat, or safeties on a seam flat. So let's just say he's doing this, and let's just put a bar on the seam flat. Seam flat up. So a bar is gonna come here. We're gonna do this. All right. So now we have the seam flat. Now the seam flat is kind of like the soft squat. It's like the cloud flat. Remember, is that it can come down on the hard flat, or it can come down on the flat roads, but it's going to play generally a little higher. The curl flat's supposed to play even higher than the cloud flat. That's supposed to help shut down those corner roads and stuff. And then the seam flat is kind of like the soft squat, whereas it kind of mans up the first thing that's in that zone. You know what I mean? So sometimes those seam flats, if you have like that wide receiver out there dragging across the field, that seam flat might pick him up and then go with him. So let's watch how the seam flat plays here. Oh, he actually got a bump off, but he got a bump off on that corner, which is nice. But again, that seam, he didn't even play that probably, because that seam flat probably he should have went with that corner. He should have kept riding that, but he actually I don't know the purple zones. I don't really even 100% understand them. I feel like they need to fix the zones. But what else do we need to talk about? Well, how long have we been recording for? This is oh my god, it's already 18 minutes. All right, let's wrap this up. All right, so the hook to curls right here. There's three different types of yellows. There's the hook curl, there's the middle read, and the vert hook, which you could put on the outside linebackers right here. So the vert hook is gonna play, it's gonna play right here, but he's gonna ride something that goes deep. If there's a tight end or something, so like right here, you'd put it actually on this opposite side. This tight end right here, if that tight end were to go deep, that vert hook would go with it. The hook to curl, he's gonna kind of split. It's not like it's a mid read. It's a hook to curl, so he's gonna split the middle with the 2 linebackers. He's gonna play right here. The first thing to come in the zone, he's gonna latch it. So if there's like a crosser, if Sanu were to run like a crossing route through this zone, he would latch onto it and he would ride with it. But yeah, that hook to curl, he's right in here. He's guarding like in between like the numbers and the hash right here, kinda. And then the mid read, obviously just the mid read. The mid read is like in the cover 2, right? So that LB is gonna be right here. Now, if you're ever in a cover 2, I would always suggest to actually, if you're gonna keep this mid read, just change it to a deep blue, cause the deep half, he's gonna get back here, but he's not gonna get all the way back here. If they run a post route, that's money for them. You know what I mean? So I would always suggest just making it a deep blue and then user it underneath here. Even if you have one yellow underneath, just run with it. You know what I mean? Don't risk it. Always just have that deep blue in the Tampa 2. What else we need? That's pretty much it. So hopefully this video does help you guys. Hopefully hopefully this does help and you guys do understand. Like I said, follow me on Twitch. I be streaming every single night, yo. Every single night I'm be streaming. And hopefully we all just get better. That's what it's all about, just getting better at the game, man. And yeah, I'm be dropping a video on quick adjustments next. I'm gonna drop a video on talking about some 3-4 scheme, a 3-4 odd scheme, a 4-3 over scheme. I could talk about a 4-6 scheme. Talking about every single formation. I can kind of go through every single formation if you guys want. I can talk about offensive stuff too, many schemes. I don't really want to just drop money plays. If there's a money play that I feel like is worth giving up to you, I'll drop it. But like, money plays don't make anyone better. Money plays that's just what they are. They're just money plays. They're one shot and then that's it. Because money plays usually are some adjustments have to be made, and then you could, after you do it one time, a good player will just be like, all right, that's not happening again. That's fine. You know what I mean? But anyways, y'all, thank you for watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button, support your boy, and if you're new, when you hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join notification squad and never miss a video. It's your boy TTG, aka TeyTheGod, aka One Play Tay, aka Lurk Jesus, and I'm signing out. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. Peace.